Tifa, I think I made too many bubbles on the floor.
Hi there. Another night. Another end of shift. More strong winds. The storm is still going. Yep, it's still going. Like a battery that just won't run dry. So, yeah, things are still about the same as they were last time with the overload of customers, though thankfully the batches that have been coming in seem to have learned to treat their bartenders with a little more dignity. That just 'cause I wear a crop top and a skirt with these out front doesn't mean that they can just do whatever they want, especially not in my establishment. Though it may not look like it, I may not look like it, I run this business. This bar is mine. It is in my name. Not Barrett's and no one else's. Mine. So I don't think it's wrong for me to want just a little bit of respect. But yeah, things have been better on the customer front, at least. I just realized the last time I came out here to do this, I didn't mention much of anything about Avalanche. To be honest, things have been pretty quiet. Amazingly, Shinra hasn't been doing anything. Nothing super newsworthy, anyway. Their usual tricks, but nothing we can really jump at or pin them for. So, we've been kind of twiddling our thumbs here. We're still trying to build up our reserves, still trying to find new members. Though with this storm going on, it's not exactly the most fun traversing the slums. Well, not that it's fun doing it to begin with, but the weather doesn't help. Because you can't always go indoors. Sometimes you gotta find that one lone corner in the middle of barren wasteland. Because you can't always tell who's got eyes and ears set up and listening in the establishments. Pretty much the only place we can trust 100% certain is the bar itself. But when customers are in and the place is lively as all heck get out, can't exactly have rebels traveling in and out from the underground. Yeah, not a good thing. Still been on my feet, like always. Trying to get as much rest as I can here and there, though I do keep busy in other ways aside from the bar. I do have to work in training sessions after all. I don't want my skills to get rusty. Trust me, today's day and age, I need all the help I can get. Since the last time I updated, things have been going well with Marlene, too, which I'm very thankful for. We haven't had any other incidents since the one that occurred those few weeks ago, and here's hoping it'll stay that way. We've been doing our usual bar lessons. I've actually started teaching Marlene a little more about cleaning. She likes when I set up the mop and bucket to wipe down the floors. She thinks it's fun to watch the bubbles. So I've kind of been teaching her a little bit about how to use that. I've told her not to go too fast. When you wet the floor, You don't want to be slipping all over the place. I don't need her falling over and getting hurt anytime soon. Barrett wouldn't blame me, but he would not be happy about it. And of course, I wouldn't either. I take it upon myself to look out for her as much as I possibly can. Whether it's life lessons, or being an adult, or just keeping an eye out for her. I love that kid. I can say that without hesitation. A few years ago, I didn't even know that she existed. Didn't really know Barrett. But now that she's in my life, I can't imagine not having her. I wasn't always one of those people who was super comfortable around kids. Not that I don't like being a girl, but I was a little bit more rough and tumble, so I wasn't always sure how to be around children. I guess at that time I was too young to really have any sort of motherly instincts, so the idea of having one of my own was just completely foreign to me. I never thought about being a mother. But as the years go by and you grow older, things change. Thinking changes. I'm not gonna set out with a goal of getting knocked up and having a kid of my own. But as far as taking care of them now, I have no problem with that. Children are the future. They need to be protected. In this world, in this day and age. Because with the way things are going right now, they aren't going to have much of a future if we don't stop Shimra. This fight isn't just about me, about Barrett, about the rest of our team, what we want. It's about doing what is good and right for the sake of everybody. You know, I never plan on these videos going the way they do. They just seem to lead me there all on their own. Maybe I'm more of a deep thinker than I thought. I don't always think with my fists. It feels like I've been out here for longer than I usually am, though. I should probably get back inside soon, since the bar isn't quite tidied up yet. And
Tifa, I think I made too many bubbles on the floor.
like that. Like I said before, teaching Marlene to mop, and she's still learning, but practice makes perfect. At least this will be a fun mess to clean, unlike the one that I had to deal with the last time I was on camera. So, with that, I bid you all good night, and be safe.